People often ask me how they can get their marketing message in front of the right prospects. Given the plethora of choice between newspapers, magazines, physical mail, fax, phone, SMS, online advertising and social media, and the huge variance in costs, it's no wonder people get confused as to what to use. I'm Rashid Koppel. Before I get into the specifics of how to choose the right media, for those of you not familiar with the three fundamental principles of marketing, they are market, message, media, match. Who specifically is your market? What is the message that gets them to take notice? And what media can you use to effectively get it into their hands? Now, broadly speaking, media encompasses every mechanism you have to get your message in front of the right prospects. And your choice of media will either make or break your campaign, and you'll end up throwing away copious quantities of money in wasted advertising. So how do you choose? The answer comes from deeply understanding your prospects, what they're interested in, what they read, watch, and listen to. And you have to test your assumptions. A classic case of assumption was a promotion we did to tradespeople. We'd bought a list, sent direct mail with an offer, and followed it up with phone calls to their offices. The results were mediocre, to say the least. However, realizing that tradespeople all live on their mobile phones, we sent SMS messages with an offer, which resulted in a 43% response rate. Needless to say, if we'd continued down the physical mail path in this instance, we'd have kept throwing away money. Choosing the right media made the campaign extremely profitable. Now, if you sell high-ticket B2B items to professional services, your prospects are highly likely to be on LinkedIn. So targeting there could be an extremely effective mechanism. And if you're in the consumer market, Facebook and YouTube can be gold mines. Now, that's not to say Facebook and YouTube won't work for B2B audiences. They will, because most of your prospects will have Facebook accounts and watch YouTube. So they can be a great way to reinforce your message. And of course, there's email. Email is still one of the most effective ways to keep communicating with prospects and clients, so don't discount it. However, emails are extremely easy to ignore. Opening rates keep falling. So when everyone zigs, you have to zag. Be different. Stand out. In our experience, physical mail can be a great way to cut through and attract attention. Two of our clients have used this to great effect. The first targets principals in high schools. We created a major sales piece outlining his leadership program, which he mailed to schools. He then followed it up with emails and phone calls, which alerted principals he'd be at a conference they'd be attending and inviting them to speak with them. This resulted in a number of meetings and significant new business worth hundreds of thousands of dollars over a number of years. Another client sends the direct mail piece we created to furniture manufacturers. He put this piece onto a USB stick and sent it in an express mail envelope, which immediately garners attention. Then followed it up with phone calls and emails. Now, yes, it might seem more expensive initially, but you have to look at marketing media in terms of return on investment and your marketing spend. If you're offering high-end products and services potentially worth tens of thousands of dollars, spending $20 or $30 to cut through with targeted prospects makes absolute sense. But you have to know your numbers. What your client's lifetime value is to your business, how much money they will spend over their lifetime. To that end, we've created a free tool which will give you an indication. Try it out on our site, which is revealedresources.com. The numbers may well positively surprise you. And while you're there, download our free guide on how to attract high-value clients into your business. Until next time, this is Rashid Koppel.